You are thunderstorms still in parts of Europe, and there's no shortage of storms, as you can see. Our storm detector picking up those most recent storms, and plenty of cloud across this more western part of Europe as well as a plume of cloud that's moved into these more central parts of the Mediterranean, giving some spits and spots of rain. For Eastern Europe, we're in for a real change over the next few days, especially close to Moscow, with that area of low pressure really pulling down some quite cold air. See the white symbols appearing on here. There could even be some sleet or snow for a time, and that certainly shows up on our temperature charts as a cold plunge through the weekend, and then eventually that cold air starts to get pushed back again as the warm air marches back in. But it'll be a slow process, and I think through the weekend it's going to be pretty chilly. For instance, in Moscow we could see temperatures down to just 5 degrees on Saturday. Many of these other cities seeing some warm sunshine though. As we move down into the Mediterranean, once we've got rid of that storminess, I think we're looking at a fine dry start to the weekend, with temperatures in Rome and Athens up at around 25 or 26 degrees Celsius. Not quite so warm for the United Kingdom, anything but in fact in the south, with a lot of cloud, a brisk easterly wind and some outbreaks of rain. And that rain's certainly heavy enough to cause some problems for road users across the more southern parts of England, South Wales and the south of the Midlands. Standing water, surface spray, making it rather difficult, especially on some of those faster routes, the motorways and the dual carriageways. Let's find you some sunshine, because the northwest of Wales, northwest England, into much of Northern Ireland and western Scotland, more fine dry weather continuing. It's a bit breezy though, and in fact over the hills and mountains we have some very strong gusts of wind, up at around 40-50 miles an hour at times. Still chilly down that east coast, with 11 or 12 as the best temperature. In the brighter weather further west, 17, 18 or 19, typically the best temperature we can expect. Now tonight we are going to see a little bit more rain creeping just steadily northwards. It's not a fast change, rather cloudy for much of England and Wales, but coming to Northern Ireland and across the more northern parts of Scotland, here the lowest temperatures and the clearest air, 6 or 7 degrees the low. Down in the south with that blanket of cloud, 10, 11 or 12 will be our lowest temperature. That high pressure then starts to move, and it does allow this weather front and these lows to bring a little bit more rain, a little bit more cloud up from the south, drifting steadily northwards, and the change coming through Saturday and Sunday as that Atlantic system gets closer and closer. So Friday's forecast, rather dull and grey in the south, and that band of showery rain just very slowly moving northwards, perhaps bringing a few showers into Northern Ireland and the southwest of Scotland. Much of the rest of Scotland dry, apart from the east coast. As we move into Saturday, showers moving northwards, but for Northern Ireland, Wales and much of England, drier with 17 or 18.